So today we will be writing. Well, anyway, we're gonna be talking about how to um, uh, set our goals, whether it's what we want in life. So, but before that, this book, write it down, make it happen. It's another goal setting book, but it's about writing down your goals. Now, here's the thing: when it comes to goals, I think that there are a set of people who say they'll set their goals realistic and unrealistic. So now the joy of so it's this. It depends on how you want your life to be, right? And how you want it to go. Because when you write it down, it gives you a clear direction where to go and where you can connect the dots sometimes. So I would like you today to get out a piece of pen or a pencil or a paper, and let's play around with the whole goal setting. But before we do actually the exercise, I would like to say that whatever in life that you actually want, you can have. But you have to believe that it can happen for you. So my whole take on is this: the reason I am more like a writing down your goal type of person. I don't do vision board, though there's an aspect of visualization, but I will go into it. So since you're here watching for either law of attraction, synchronicity, any type of manifestation, you're in the right place. So when it comes to goal setting, a lot of people set goal really low, right? And society tell you to set, realistic goals because you want to be disappointed. And um, I actually did set goal really low at one point in time, and I wasn't really happy because I already know how to do it, and it didn't bring the best out of me. It didn't. It it wasn't my. I wasn't wrong because in essence I already know how to do that. So why do I even set that? But it was where I was using it so I can attract the job, just to attract it, right? To test out if it work or not. So there's a thing. You can write down your goals, and it either can happen right away or it can happen along the way, longer process, right? The bigger the goal, the longer it takes for you to manifest because you have to become that type of person. First, you have to be, and then do and have, right? The three. So, actually, the other book is who is it? The Creative Visualization talks about it. When it comes to goal, I think we should set not think, but you should set it where what you want in life, your heart, not of society, what they want for you, how where people want you to set their dream for them, and you go take their action for them, right? It's how what you want for you. Any goal, like the book talk about any, just write down really fast of what you can think of, um, who you want to be, what you want in life, who you want to track in your life, where you want to travel, stuff like that, and what you want to obtain, what you want to learn, like learning curve, what skill set you want to develop, who you want to meet, um, what else, and also the big goal that you want for yourself. And now these goals should be able to at least scare you a little, like Joe Vitale said, because you know I asked a lot of people who are into personal development or CEOs or Bob Proctor, and then I also did an interview with Bob Doy from the hit movie The Secret. He don't set goal really low. He set high. He said no. He set high. So the reason why you set high is because it's bringing out your potential, either develop the skills, the learning curve, it takes time, and there's the law of gender where it's an incubation period for that manifestation, because what you write down, it's just an idea, but that idea is a spiritual seed that you plant into the universe, and it manifests if you give it time and you keep focusing on that a little bit more energy and you put it out there into the universe. What happens is you tend to bring the experiences to you. I give you an example. Once when I was playing with the whole law of attraction thing, right? I think I talked about this when I was in the old bookstore, and I done buying the books, and then because at that time I was into law of attraction, and what happened was I was at the bus stop and I was waiting for the bus to come, and I took out the change in my pocket because that's all I had. I was like, should I save it or should I buy it just on one more book? And I hear my intuition, right? My intuition said I should buy one more book. So I went inside the secondhand bookstore. Right after I entered the entrance, I turned my head to the left, and then bam, I saw a book about it's by Catherine Ponder, right? And it was on the what was it? Crap, I don't even remember the title anymore. But it's about the prosperity, the dynamic of law of prosperity, something like that. And I manifest that because I listen to my intuition. Because when you write down your goals, like when you write down your goals, your intuition begin. Well, I mean, it's always working. Your intuition is always working. It's just that for some odd reason, when you write it down, it will, like, your subconscious mind will send an idea for you to play with, and if you listen to it, you act on it, it'll manifest. It's an amazing thing. Like, you see things happen, attract to you. I've seen a whole, but also you have to believe in faith that if something happened, like if something, like, for let's say, there's, for example, I remember I was going to college, and I I missed the bus. The bus, like, took off, and I was like, crap. But in my mind, because I was into the law of attraction or spiritual awakening, and I was like, you know what? That happened for a reason. Maybe the bus um, uh, delay, or come. The bus will come, and bam, I got on, and good things happened because it came at the right time, and I did the thing for my college thing. And the whole thing is you have to believe in a power that's within you. You have to activate it because I'm probably going to do a video on how to develop your intuition, because you do have it. Your intuition is a guidance system to guide you where you want to go, and help you to attract things in your life, right? So let's get clear. So first, when you write your goal down, you hear a lot from every Bob Proctor, Brian Tracy. You have to know what you want. You have to have clarity in your goals. Without clarity, you don't know where you're going. You're just hit and miss. So how can I give you an example of writing it? Well, I usually use the word I already attract that, or I already have that in my life, and I play in my mind. Basically, I'm taking that word already, because it implies that it's already happened. It already has happened. So I'll make it more believable in my mind, because if I say I have, it's or I will, it's not gonna come. You have to make it so your brain believe it, and it send a message to your subconscious, and the subconscious make it more powerful energy, and it send a powerful surge of energy, so it connects with people and the thing that you're trying to manifest. Now, when it manifests, the thing about manifestation, whether You want it quick, or you want it. You have to also give your time. There's a time when you write a really big goal, but along the way you will have failure, so or fear, because you will like you set up high goals. Like for instance, I set really high goals, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm scared. But in that being afraid of it, I start to move forward and attack, and I start to grow and develop myself. So, in essence, I'm becoming more better. It's because the goal is there also to make you aware of your potential or your awareness pick up, right? And what you can do is when you get scared, you have to confront the fear, and you have to go toward that fear. I set a goal a while back. It was this year. No, I set a goal last year. It was 5 years ago that I set a lot of goals, but it didn't come fruition until this year. Um, Strangely, 5 years now. But I set a goal 5 years ago to meet people that I really want to meet, but it didn't happen until this year. So I started writing because I wanted to do interviews, right? And I write it down. I want to interview first. I want to interview but I wanted to interview Michael Lozzi, the best-selling author of The Law of Attraction, right? You know, the science attracting more and less of what you want. And I didn't know how to do it. It was like I was so scared, like because I have a list of goals, and I was so scared to obtain it because it's out of my reach, and I feel like I don't know how to interview. First of all, I didn't have that skill, and I don't know. I didn't know what the interview would look like, and then I didn't know how to do it. But in essence, I I remember I did a book review for Michael Lozzi, and he tweeted at me because he saw the book review, and I that was an amazing part where he helped me because I wanted to interview him, but and I made a mistake for the interview. It didn't pan out until he became my friend. And he guided me and taught me how to do interviews. But also, I have a combination of people help me, with how to do interviews and stuff like that. And bam, he became my friend. I attracted he's my friend, and did the interview with him, and I'm still very grateful to him to this day. And also, when you don't have everything, what you can do is, you may not have everything, but you can be grateful, right? So, and then when you're in that place of moment of gratefulness, you will become more powerful in essence, and you attract more the good things and more. So, for the negative stuff, you have to. I mean, there's negative stuff out there. We have to be understandable for what there's there. Evil is out there, but focus on what you can do for you and for your family. Go out and do it. So after that, it's to write down and make it happen. So write it down and make it happen. You may not know how to do it yet. It will take you a couple months to figure out, but the universe will guide you toward whatever your destination is, and have fun with it. When you write down your goals, have fun, explore. Right, a lot of go down really fast. Right, where imagine where do you want to go, who do you want to be, and you want to be able to do it. I didn't get this far. I mean, I the thing is the reason why I do interviews so I can inspire me too, but also inspire you because you are who I want to help the most. Because I don't want to see people who are into the law of attraction taking the stuff and not use it and never make their life a little bit better because it made me sad, inside that they're not achieving what they could have been achieving, but it's because they have years of content. They have people who are not supportive of their vision, or their friends or family or peers. And I want to be that person who be able to inspire, uplift you, and support you in the way that I can. And the thing is, to be honest, I'm not always perfect, and I make mistakes. So it's like these goals are there just so you can aim, because your brain is a magnificent tool. Even if you set a goal, even if you deviate and you get off course, it will find its way to get the target. And sometimes when you set a goal and it doesn't happen right away that we want, sometime, most of the time, maybe, don't get discouraged, right? Do it again, one more time. You have to be persistent, because I realize that in life, if what you want, you dream to happen, you have to be persistent. Like, the most successful people get knocked down a lot. You've never seen their setback, but they have more failures than the average person. I fail all the time. I, I don't know what to do sometimes, and I fail. I get scared. I don't know. I run into obstacles. Even if I set goals, I run to obstacle. I sometimes need guidance. I need help. I need to sit back on course again, and yeah. So find support, you know, and whatever you want in life, you can have it. Don't be afraid to pluck out the idea that you want for you, not based on society goals, but set the goal of your true heart wants, and you release it, and you go and take action on that. It's inspire action. Do it for you. Do it for your family. Um, and yeah. And with that being said, do I believe in the law of attraction? Yes, I do. Why? Because I have experienced it. There's a lot of things that I haven't told you or other people about my experiences, because there's a whole lot of um, uh, uh, that I have experienced through my years of study, my year of experiences, my years experimenting with the law of attraction and how it works. Because it's a whole field of energy that's surrounding objects and us, and that we can affect objects and people at a either close distance or far distance. We can transmute. Uh, um, we can basically what you're doing is creating an idea and you're transmuting it into a physical object, right? Or physical manifestation, right? You're transmuting, like you're sending energy, and that energy is returning back to you. So you're sending out and it comes back where it returns, right? It will sending where the energy turn into form. Um, yes, it can happen. We're actually alchemists. We actually can create our life based upon what we uh, uh, imagine it to be. We can imagine anything we want it to be, and yet people tell you to not imagine. People tell you it's not real. And I tell you, it is real based on what I've seen and have felt. I mean, I experienced it. Shoot. If you tell me I would have interviewed like authors, and it's my dream, this is who I wanted to interact with. And I get to tell a different story of who I interviewed. And I get to tell that I ask 40 to 50 around that to CEOs, authors, how they set their goals. And because I want to know what their mind, what's their thinking about goals. Like why? Because some people set really low, but the really top-notch CEOs or successful people, they set really high. What does that make a difference? Why do they set so high? Maybe because they understand that if they set high, they'll have more gift to give to others. Because if they set it high, they reach their potential, and then they can give more back to you. Like for instance, if I set high and I achieve that, and I can give back to you how? Well, I can tell you the stories of how I failed, of the mistake that I made, the story that I'm when I was trying to reach it, I was scared, and try to relate to you in a way that makes you understand that I'm like all successful people are human beings too, but they're not afraid of going after what they truly want in life, because they know that we have a very limited short of time being here. So that being said, take out a pen and piece of paper and write out all the ideas that you could think of to live the life you want, and go for it. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing book reviews, interviews, um, quotes sometime, and motivational video. thank you for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing weather. And also, you got to do your dream. Either don't wait for your dream to happen. Do it this year, if it's possible, and then do it next year again. Keep going, persistent. It's a long-term game. So what you should do is set it for short term, middle term, and long term. So I'll see you. Bye bye.